Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna tell you my number one tip or advice on losing fat and building muscle. Not the same time, by the way, because that is bullshit. My first time doing this took me from this to this. So yes, it works and it's really important. Newbies and I think majority of people training, I really think majority of people training and older me really outlook this. Counting your calories and your macros, especially protein. So I can tell you every basic things you need to know about counting calories, how many calories to eat in the surplus and the deficit, and how much protein to eat. And I'm gonna leave the fat, the vitamins, and the kolhydrater, that now is in English, to another video. Okay, so I'm gonna start by telling you guys how you know how many calories you should eat a day. Your maintenance calories. Maintenance calories is how many calories you need to eat a day to not gain any weight and to not lose any weight. Okay, so how I would recommend you guys do it is you go online. You can find a lot of calculators. It's a lot of different ones where you put in how much you weigh, how tall you are, and how much you walk a day, what you work, that sort of stuff. And there you will get a rough estimate of what your daily calories intake should be. And from that, you take the number the calculator gave you, and you take those calories and eat those calories every single day for 1 or 2 weeks. And at the same time, you weigh yourself every single day, and when you look, did I gain any weight or did I lose any weight this week? So if you gained weight that week, then you trim down a bit from the calories, maybe 200 calories less than what the calculator gave you, and then you try for another week and see if you gain or lose any weight there. So it's really basic stuff. The same goes if you lost weight. Then we add 200 calories and we wait another week and see what happens. And you do that till you find your maintenance calories. When you don't gain or lose any weight that week or those 2 weeks. Okay, how many calories should you eat in a calorie deficit? I would recommend that you try to milk your calorie deficit as much as possible. So when you start off your deficit, you maybe start with a 200 calorie deficit, and you're just in a 200 calorie deficit as long as you lose weight. You really try to milk that as much you possibly can. Like when you was a kid and you took your mom's tit and you really tried to get every single drop out of the titty. I would do the same in a calorie deficit. Because if you start off with some crazy numbers out there, but we can say 500 calories. I often see people say that, if you right away go to 500 calorie deficit, when you plateau on that weight, you cut another 500 calories. You will end up just looking like shit, like a skinny guy, or you will just gain your weight back after the deficit. I wouldn't recommend that. I could talk about 100 different things why that is bad, but in this video we just doing the basics. And the same goes for bulking. I don't think you need more than like 200 calorie surplus if you're not bulk. Any more than that, I don't think it will give you any more benefits, more than girls will stay away from you because you will get fat. And who wanna get fat? I see these guys, they go like extreme bulks, and they end up just looking like shit, not gaining any more muscle than they would have on the 200 calorie surplus. And then they have to cut all that weight off, and they probably will lose all the weight again. So that's a stupid idea. Okay, now how much protein should you eat today? I would recommend, or the science recommend, you will eat 1.6 grams to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram, and that is 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound. But I personally would say 2.2 to 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram, and 1 to 1.13 grams of protein per pound of body weight, just to be on the safe side. And that depends on if you're like a fucking 300-pound bodybuilder, you know, you maybe should benefit from that. We see. Yeah, so that was the basic stuff.